Virgil. In February, the wrestling world had to say goodbye to Virgil. Virgil was a central figure in pro wrestling in the 80s and 90s, and fans as well as wrestlers past and present were quick to pay tribute. One of the most wholesome tributes came from Hurricane Shane Helms, who wanted to highlight just how insanely over Virgil was during his prime. At a show once, I did stare out into the crowd mid-ring, and one of the boys asked if I was channeling Rock Hogan. I replied, "Oh, Virgil DiBiase." He thought I was joking. This vid is what I was referring to. Virgil was over AF with me after turning on DiBiase. Rest in peace, Virgil. Thank you. Virgil was 72 at the time of his passing, and his work will continue to be celebrated for many years to come. Villano V. Villano V was an established name in Mexico, and in August, it was revealed that he had sadly passed away at the age of 62. Tony Jones. A loyal WWE fans will know Tony Jones for his work as an enhancement talent throughout the years, as well as being featured in the Beyond the Mat documentary. The documentary opened many eyes as fans, as Jones was simply a part-time wrestler trying to make it big in the WWF. Jones passed away in April, age 53. Bad Bones. Bad Bones was a name that worked all over Europe, and he was known for having prominent and maintained stints in TNA. Bones would pass away at the age of 40 back in May. Asahi. Asahi's passing in February rocked the wrestling world, as the talented star was only just 21 years of age, and she was confirmed to have passed away in a fatal car crash. Akebono Taro. A sumo wrestler Akebono Taro would pass away in April at the age of 54, and fans from all over the world would pay tribute to the man who competed at WrestleMania 21. WWE would lead the tributes by saying, as one of the greatest sumo wrestlers in Japan, Akebono made history by becoming the first non-Japanese born wrestler to ever reach the highest rank in sumo. Akebono brought his incredible talents to WWE in 2005 when he defeated Big Show at WrestleMania 21 in a traditional sumo match. Known for his imposing size, natural charisma, and indomitable fighting spirit, Akebono left an unforgettable mark on combat sports. A fitting tribute from WWE, to say the very least. Harold Hogue. WCW fans will know Harold Hogue for his work as Ice Train and MI Smooth. Hogue would unfortunately pass away in January at the age of 56. Francisco Ciazzo. Francisco Ciazzo passed away in January at the age of 48, and Ciazzo was predominantly known for his involvement in the acclaimed documentary The Journeyman. Kuniaki Kobayashi. New Japan Pro Wrestling would sadly announce in September that Kuniaki Kobayashi had passed away at the age of 68 following a battle with illness. Following a heartfelt tribute from the promotion, New Japan Pro Wrestling would formally announce a 10-bell salute will be held for Kobayashi at the Road to Destruction event. James Castle. James Castle was an independent wrestler in the UK, and his passing in June at the age of 35 was truly tragic. Castle was forced to retire from in-ring competition after he was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. By January 2024, Castle's diagnosis had become terminal, and he would pass just a few months later. Pete Rose. While Pete Rose wasn't exactly a wrestler, he had a close connection with wrestling fans, and of course, he had several appearances at various WrestleMania events. Rose was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004, and he was notably the first celebrity to ever be inducted into the Celebrity Wing. Rose would pass away in September at the age of 83. Paul Vachon. Paul Vachon was from the famous Vachon wrestling family, and he was mostly known for his iconic ring name, Butcher Vachon. Vachon would pass away in February at the age of 86. Scorpio Jr. Scorpio Jr. was a well-known name in Mexico, and throughout his career he had over 1,000 matches. Jr. would pass away in November at the age of 58. Yu Takayoshi. Yu Takayoshi was a notable name in Japan who predominantly worked without a contract for the duration of his career. Yoshi was mainly associated with the All Japan Pro Wrestling promotion, and Yoshi unfortunately passed away in March at the age of 50. Ole Anderson. The Four Horsemen are considered to be one of the greatest and most influential stables of all time, and sadly in 2024, the world lost one of the founding members, Ole Anderson. Anderson's passing hit everyone hard, and tributes were shared via social media, which highlighted what kind of person and performer Anderson was. Fellow Horseman Ric Flair would have this to say via X, saying, "I am forever thankful to Ole and Gene for bringing me into the Crockett promotions as a cousin. It launched my career. I will be grateful forever for you giving me the opportunity to become who I am today. We didn't always agree with each other, but the honest to God truth is that you and Gene started me. Rest in peace, my friend." WWE would also share an official tribute following Anderson's passing, Mentioning trained by WWE Hall of Famer Vern Gagne, Anderson was a prolific and decorated tag team wrestler, most famously alongside Arn Anderson in the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. When the duo would then join forces with Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, and manager J.J. Dillon, they established the iconic stable known as the Four Horsemen. During their legendary run, the Four Horsemen battled the likes of Dusty Rhodes, the Rock and Roll Express, the Road Warriors, and many more. The group set a standard of style, attitude, and success that inspired every stable that followed. Anderson's work will be celebrated for a long time to come, and his legacy was cemented when he was inducted into the WCW and NWA Hall of Fame in '94 and 2010 respectively. Arthur is mainly known for his work alongside Sika as part of the legendary tag team, the Wild Samoans. Arthur's work was acclaimed by many, and Arthur would pass away in August at the age of 80. Sika. Unfortunately, just 2 months after Arthur's passing, Wild Samoan Sika would also pass away at the age of 79. Current Raw general manager Adam Pearce would take to X to honor Sika, and Pearce's tribute received praise for summing up Sika's legacy in the best way imaginable. Godspeed, Sika. Your legacy and contributions to our wonderful industry can never be questioned. My heart goes out to the entire Anoa'i family, their friends, and everyone touched by this. Rest well, sir. My respect, always. In the WWE's official tribute to the legend himself, WWE mentioned that Sika's legacy lived on through his sons in WWE. Following his remarkable career, Sika opened the Wild Samoan training facility alongside Arthur, where the duo trained future generations of WWE superstars, including Batista. Sika's legacy also carried on in WWE through his sons Rosie and Roman Reigns, as well as the rest of his legendary family. In 2007, the Wild Samoans were bestowed with WWE's highest honor when they were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, where they will be internally enshrined as one of the greatest tag teams of all time. It's been an incredibly tough year for the Anoa'i family, and we all offer our condolences to the entire family. Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan was known for his creativity and his several-decade-long career in top wrestling companies, predominantly WCW. Sullivan had been battling with health issues for some time, and in August, it was confirmed that he had passed away at the age of 74. Fans, particularly those who grew up watching Sullivan in WCW, took to their respective social media pages to pay tribute to Sullivan, and from WWE side, Triple H led the tributes on X. Kevin Sullivan had one of the most unique minds in the history of our industry, pushing creative boundaries and developing some of the most intriguing characters to step into the ring. He had an unwavering passion for what we do. My thoughts are with his family, friends, and fans. There have been calls to see Sullivan inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, but it's unclear if that's on the horizon at this stage. And Sid Eudy. One of the most popular stars of the 90s was Sid. Sid had runs in numerous promotions, and in both WCW and WWE respectively, he was world champion. Sid had the size and stature, yet his connection with the fans was genuine, and there was a reason why fans who grew up watching Sid had such happy memories of seeing him perform. The wrestling legend would pass away in August at the age of 63, and fans past and present would share the memories of Sid across social media. August 26, 2024 truly became a day where Sid was celebrated and remembered for his contributions to pro wrestling. Shawn Michaels, who Sid defeated for the WWE title at the '96 Survivor Series, paid tribute via X. Saddened to learn the passing of Sid Eudy, an unforgettable presence, and it can't be overstated for how big of a role he played in creating the Heartbreak Kid. His work, legacy, and influence will inspire our business for generations to come. Wrestling companies ranging from AEW, TNA, NWA, and WWE would all produce written and video tributes to Sid, and WWE's written tribute would contain this line, which was a perfect snapshot of Sid's life and career. Known as the master and ruler of the world, Sid's reputation as one of the toughest and most thrilling superstars cemented his legacy in WWE, and his influence can still be seen in wrestling rings around the world. Sid is one of the names that fans have been urging to see inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and hopefully 2025 is the year it occurs, and it would be an appropriate way for WWE to honor such an iconic pro wrestler. Rey Mysterio Sr. A late 2024 saw the passing of Miguel Angel Lopez Diaz, who was mostly known to fans as Rey Mysterio Sr. Diaz, of course, was the uncle of the legendary Rey Mysterio, and it's been a tragic year for the Mysterio family, as the WWE great also lost his father in November 2024. The news in relation to Mysterio's passing was shared by official AAA X account saying, "We regret the sensitive death of Miguel Angel Lopez Diaz, known as Rey Mysterio Sr. We send our most sincere condolences to his loved ones and raise our prayers to heaven for his eternal rest. We continue to offer our condolences to the entire Mysterio family."